Hey, Duo, what's going on? This is actually a second take because my first take was basically 15 minutes long. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to make a review that long because I literally said everything about the movie Creed 2. So, yes, as you know, it is a sequel to Creed 1, but I kind of felt like it was more of a sequel to Rocky 4, though. So, as we know, Adonis Creed, who's played by Michael B. Jordan, is coming back. Also, his now, well, yes, in the movie he proposes to his girlfriend, now fiance, Bianca, which is played by Tessa Thompson, and then Sylvester Stallone, my main man. He's Rocky. He's back in it as well, though, and you know they brought back, yes, Ivan Drago is played by Dolph Lundgren. And then Florian Big Nasty is his nickname. This Romanian fighter who plays his son, Victor Drago, the son of the man who killed Apollo Creed. We've seen the trailers, you know, it's like, hey, the Dragos come to America. They're like, I want to freaking challenge you. I think in a way in this film, Ivan Drago is like, you know what? I'm gonna avenge this loss, you know, because 33 years ago, I got my ass whooped by Rocky Balboa. And you know what? I'm using my son to to get my redemption, you know, to get back to where I once was, and I need my son's help. You know, what better to do it than Mr. Creed Jr., you know? Anyways, if I want to say spoilers or not, though, but here it goes. There's a couple of spoilers. Yes, they brought back Brigitte Nielsen, who's, I don't know if she's here. The movie didn't specify if she was the mother of Victor Drago, you know, because as the story goes, she left Ivan Drago after he lost. And I guess Ivan Drago just went into depression, downward spiral. But I guess you say shortly after that Victor was born, though, because he would be around the same age as Adonis Creed. But they weren't specific on whether Victor was a son of her or not, you know, or if his mother was another woman, though. But anyways, so this movie was more of like character development of the characters, you know. Think of it as a love story, and that's how the first Rocky was. Yes, there is the fighting though, but Adonis and Bianca's relationship is taken to the second step, and yes, she also gets pregnant because in the first part of the movie, Adonis has a first fight. They have the celebration. He wants to propose to her, and then they have the funny scenes and stuff, and of course Rocky's also there. But there's steps of alright, relationship, commitment, you know, they keep proposing. You have a little fun time, and then boom, she's pregnant and she has a kid, and they have a daughter, though. And they explore into that. Then when you have, in terms of Victor Drago, this guy, young man, whose father has like basically lost everything, was broke, and the only way in his mind to get back is through his son, because like if he was kicked out of, you know, the Soviet Union or Russia because you're living in Ukraine, and it's like poverty. It's like the only thing he knows is boxing and stuff. So he's like raises his son to like be the perfect fighter, you know. And then Rocky is dealing, well, being an old man and living by himself still, because yes, he's still by himself. He does have the restaurant. There are some scenes in the movie where he's looking at photos of Adrian, his wife Adrian, and their son. And yes, in the movie, his son is there, but it's at the end where he visits his son and he sees his freaking grandson there. Yes, because Rocky's a grandfather. He's a grandpa. And man, those were some there was some body shots of feelings in that movie, man. They had to go there, and they did. But yeah, you know, you have one fight. Yes, the first fight, Adonis gets his ass whooped because he wasn't prepared, and yes, Rocky did not help him train in this fight. So he was trained by Little Duke, who was the father of Duke, who trained Apollo. gets his ass whooped, has to go through, you know, that period of finding himself and digging himself out of that hole. Then after his daughter is born, boom, he like meets up with Rocky, and it's like they got in the desert and they train hard. He gets his game back. Second fight's there, which also, you know, they're in Russia, so it's like they go to the US and then go to Russia, and of course fight. You love your son so much, sometimes you may have to throw in the towel. You know, Ivan did that, but it was in terms of, you know, some things should not happen, some things should, and Drago Sr. made that call. I honestly think like it was just in terms of, I felt more of the film about love, family, fathers, sons, the relationship they have with that, and just that commitment of keep punching, keep going, that motto, and rising to where you want to be. So that was my review of Creed, which is 9 minutes shorter than when I had it the first one though. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy it. Go see it. All right. Anyways though, I am out. Later.